immediately. And also, cheaters found a way to corrupt match demos to prevent VAC from being able to scan them. Hence, a live version of it was made, constantly watching over the players and the servers to ensure no funny business. But with Flom, it's suspected funny business. It's at this point that, were this CSGO, the match would be sent over to Overwatch for human review to deem how suspicious Flom is. But as it stands, who knows what CS2 uses? Maybe Overwatch is still there but fully AI driven now. Maybe it doesn't exist at all. Maybe Valve is taking all this super seriously and realizes the only way to beat cheaters is to be completely silent about their anti-cheat systems. Or maybe somebody at Valve just flips a coin to determine somebody's guilt. Maybe Valve doesn't care at all and the report is lost forever. We're all left guessing, because there's nothing that any of us can do to figure out what the hell just happened. There's no demo of the match for us to be able to review, so all we can do is to take a look at Flom's stream to see what could have triggered this. Here's a montage of kills he made before the final round. Not many, because it was early in the game, he didn't get many kills, and there wasn't much suspicious about the ones he did get.
Found.
Anyway, he also attempted a bunny hop during warm-up, and a few times he looked at walls, so while AI could be fooled into thinking this stuff is a regular gameplay, it's pretty normal for Counter-Strike, so let's assume not. I do like the foreboding chat during the warm-up.
I mean, surely nobody would cheat in here like that, as these servers are VAC secured.
So presumably whatever cheating Flom committed took place in the round immediately before the match's cancellation. He only gets one kill, which doesn't look suspicious at all, at any part of it. So all eyes are on this shocking display from just before, where Flom flaunts his stunning reflexes whenever somebody peeks.
पापा आपके पंजाबी हैं और वालदा आपकी पठान है।
हाँ, लेकिन पापा भी मेरे पठान ही हैं, लेकिन उन्होंने सीखी नहीं है पंजाबी, उन्होंने बोली है।
पापा इसके पठान हैं, पंजाबी हैं, मामा इसकी पठान है।
हाँ।
लेकिन पापा इसके पठान है।
हाँ, क्योंकि उनके अब्बू पठान है।
एक बार अपना मुंह बंद करके सुन ले भाई, उसकी माँ पठान है, उसके पापा पठान है, हमेशा से पंजाब में रहा है, तो सिर्फ पंजाबी आती है। बार बार डिरेल कर रहा है उसको बेचारे को। अब सोचो तुम, इंडिया में ही पॉडकास्ट का सीन इतना खराब है और पाकिस्तान वाले उससे भी -1 पे चला रहे हैं, तो क्या हाल होगा। इंडिया में तो पॉडकास्ट के होस्ट का काम होता है कि मैं गेस्ट ऐसा लेके आऊं, कोई बड़े से बड़ा नमूना जो बढ़िया इंटरनेट पे क्लाउड दिलाए, लेकिन पाकिस्तान में पॉडकास्ट पे गेस्ट और होस्ट दोनों ही एक दूसरे को भयंकर टक्कर देते हैं।
हमारे साथ फरीहा फारूक साहिबा हैं, कॉलमिस्ट हैं, रिसर्चर हैं, एंकर हैं, जर्नलिस्ट हैं, होस्ट हैं, लेकिन सबसे मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंटली ये डिफेंस एनालिस्ट।
For whatever reason, the internet loves the spectacle. The bigger it is, the louder it is, the more expensive it looks, the better it performs. Look at the top of Twitch right now. It's flooded with $1 million mansions, celebrity subathons, streamers buying their 10th dream car. Everything seems to be built around the question, how much money can we burn on camera? And then there's this guy. Queso is interesting, because on paper, he's doing almost everything wrong. His production quality is kind of garbage.
Queso, where'd he come from? 200,000 viewers playing Fall Guys yesterday.
Yeah, it wasn't even zoomed in or cropped.
His setup isn't designed to be some massive content machine. Half the time he's live, he's playing some random game most people have never even heard of.
Your costume sucks, kid.
I mean, when your entire job is getting people to watch you, you don't turn down a Mr. Beast video. But Queso did not respond. And somehow, despite doing the opposite of what Gaming tells creators they're supposed to do, he's still one of the biggest streamers in the film. How does that happen? The honest answer is that none of this should have worked, because Queso's had the odds stacked against him since day one. Case Baker grew up in rural Arkansas. His hometown has a population just around 100. It's the kind of place where a new Walmart makes the front page, and where the churches out in
One enemy remaining.
Towns like that don't have a lot of people. So, as a quiet kid, Case did what quiet kids in quiet towns have always done. He disappeared into a screen. In this case, a PlayStation. Call of Duty on repeat. And when YouTube started blowing up in the early 2010s, he was right there watching Nate Shot and the Optic guys build something that didn't exist a decade earlier. He watched gaming turn from a thing you did after school into an actual career.
Well, how does this sound? Making a living and even a small fortune just playing video games.
The biggest names were clearing their parents' annual salaries in a single weekend. And after watching that, it became Case's dream job. The problem was, he knew the odds, especially in his situation. His Wi-Fi was barely good enough to even watch YouTube. Uploading to it or streaming on Twitch, forget it. So he bounced between jobs, working 2 at a time just to keep the lights on. For 6 years. 6 years of clocking in somewhere he didn't want to be. 6 years of watching other guys his age blow up online doing the exact same thing he did. By the end of it, Case was broke, burnt out. He was one bad week away from walking into his office and signing up for the military. Then his mom stepped in.
One enemy
She asked him a
remaining.
question that changed everything. Why not take a real shot at the whole streaming? What's the worst that happens? Now, streaming is one of the most competitive jobs on the planet, and if you're like Case, trying to pursue it full time, you need to understand, there's levels to this.
Got it?
Level 1, you can quit your job. Level 2, you're living large. And at level 3, you're the top 1% of the top 1%. Now, there's no direct translation from Twitch viewers to money, so for the sake of the example, we're going to say you reach level 1 at around 100 viewers. Once you're there, you can take the leap to streaming full time, which getting there sounds totally reasonable. It's not. Somehow convincing 100 people to watch you live is brutal. In the past year, 18.4 million people opened up Twitch and broadcasted live on the platform. I want you to guess how many of them actually made it to level 1. Seriously, throw a number. The answer is 165 people. That's less than 1%. For every person who gets to level 1, there's 100. Every big streamer you see today spent days, weeks, if not months streaming to an audience of 0. I mean, take JC for example. He streamed to just 5 viewers for a year and a half before he ever made it.
5 viewers? He's grinding!
And I'm throwing all of these numbers at you for a reason, because without them, you wouldn't understand how truly insane what's next is. Okay, so hate to interrupt here, but let's say you're like Queso and don't work a day job. Maybe you're not all that interested in streaming, but you've got a business idea.
If you want to be able to stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time when you're utilizing OBS Studio, and you want to be able to have different alerts for Twitch, different alerts for YouTube, the way I'm going to show you how to set this up today is going to allow you to be able to do that. And if you're new here, welcome to the Streamer Academy.
Don't know where to actually start. Well, let me tell you about WAP. WAP is the world's largest internet market. It's where you go to create, connect, and transact in one place. Coaching, paid communities, clothing brands, WAP Treasury actually pays you 6% on every dollar your business earns on the platform. Your money's working while you're working. So if you're stuck in a job you hate, go to WAP.com to start your business today.
From nothing to crazy.
You see, Queso hit level 1 in the first hour of his first ever stream, and he didn't just get lucky.
Hey, y'all came through deep from the top, man.
In the days before he went live for the first time, Queso was already making ground more than. He spent days filming and editing clips of him playing NBA 2K23, and on September 10th, 2022, he uploaded 22 videos to TikTok. The next morning, he woke up to over 10,000 followers, and a comment section flooded with one question. So that night, he went live for the first time, and the floodgates opened.
When I look down and I see 126 viewers, bro, I cannot believe it.
From that day on, he followed the same routine. Clock in the 9 to 5, hit the second job, cut a few lawns, then come home and stream until he couldn't keep his eyes open.
I want to go to sleep, man. I want to go to work, man.
I love you, father, but why are you so
Cutting through.
My ult's ready.
After each stream, he'd find the best moments, equip them, and fire them back on the TikTok. The loop fed itself. Inside a week, he'd blown past 100,000 TikTok followers. Every stream was pulling 500 plus concurrent viewers.
Last player standing.
And the number that actually mattered, he was making more money streaming at night than he was in the day.
I'm in, my thing. Bro.
But Queso kept his head on straight. What shows up overnight can also disappear overnight. So before he quit his day job, he needed proof that this wasn't a fluke. So he made a deal with his chat. Hit 5,000 Twitch subs, and he'd quit his job.
Focus on your breathing.
This the day we're gonna remember forever, you feel me? This the day we're gonna remember forever. You know I love y'all, man. Thank you, bro. It's all y'all, you feel me? Thank you, man. Full-time Queso in the building, and I'm laying in their mouth, too.
Within just a few weeks, it was a done deal. Case's fan base was new, but dedicated. They wanted to see him pursue this thing full-time.
Like I said, I've been dreaming of wanting, be a streamer, a content creator since I was 13 years old. I finally took the leap, bro. I finally took the leap, and y'all came through for you, boys.
You want to play? Let's play.
It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows from here. His internet was still garbage, like genuinely bad. Streams would lag or even just end because the connection turned out. And when you're trying to build an audience, that's the kiss of death. If your stream ends, they move on to the next. Eventually, numbers started slipping. For a couple months, it looked like maybe the whole thing was a fluke. Maybe the bubble had already popped.
You know, I seen the numbers when I very first started. You know, the hype was there because I first grew up. Had like 800
Spike
viewers
down
every night.
mid. One enemy remaining.
100, 150. I was like, I got something different. It's gonna go under.
Then he picked up a different game. It was kind of a weird choice. It had a totally different audience from the 2K he could, but he streamed it anyway. Clipped a moment and posted it to TikTok.
My ult is ready. Alright, lucky socks. Don't fail me now.
Peeking through the window a little bit. Sleep schedule gone now. Gotta make Hufflepuff proud though. Hey, it is what it is, man.
That one video alone pulled in over 18 million views. Just like that, he's back. Viewership climbs to 600. Keeps climbing. Month after month. Every week another clip going viral. Another wave of new viewers funneling straight to the stream. The snowball was rolling again. By May 2023, Queso was averaging over 2,500 viewers. A legitimate name in streaming culture. And this is level 2. At level 2, you're starting to look rich. You're in big boy money territory.
Spike down
You're not going to finishes overnight. With over 2,500 average viewers, Queso was sitting somewhere just inside the top 1,000 streamers on Twitch. Incredible by any measure, but remember, Twitch is that top heavy. And when I say top heavy, I mean it. At any given moment, there are about 3 million users on Twitch watching content. When you break down the viewer distribution by channel rank, the picture gets pretty clear. Out of the millions of channels on the platform, the top 250 pull over half the viewership. That's the difference between level 2 and level 3. While it seems like the easiest jump on the ladder, it's actually the most difficult. There's a specific blueprint nearly every streamer has followed to make this jump. Here,
If the whole thing was different, it would be better, right? Fantastic. This was literally my top comment. If anything, it's actually the most liked comment on the fucking music video. It's got more likes than my actual music video. A comment! 202,000
Phoenix 104 one shot.
Why aren't you liking the video?
Meanwhile, though, while I was confronting KSI, I heard a final response from Zach. He said, I found another example. See, on May 11, 2021, KSI Crypto tweeted, is about to explode. Only moments later, though, he sold $25,000.
One enemy remaining.
Didn't buy it, which I get it. It's a relatively small amount, but it furthers that same pattern of behavior.
For about a decade, KSI had what looked like a genuine superpower. He could walk straight into a disaster, completely fumble the cleanup, and still stroll out the other side without a scratch. Gaming bans, creator feuds, years of very public drama with his own brother, none of it stuck. The audience shrugged, the numbers climbed, and he kept moving. Then came the stretch where the superpower quietly stopped working, and the reason it stopped was almost poetic, because it was never really the scandals that got him. It was the thing he insisted on doing after every single one of them. He opened his mouth because the controversies, on their own, were survivable.
If the whole thing was different, it would be better, right? It's actually the most liked comment on the music video. It's got more likes than my actual music.
KSI has been collecting those for years. What changed was that they stopped arriving politely one at a time and started stacking up. And every time the pile grew, his instinct was to grab the same shovel and dig. The scandals formed a pattern. His reactions formed a worse one.
What happened to YouTubers, man?
Joke's
I can't say anything anymore. This is selling stuff for the sake of making money.
CS2 just broke its all-time player count record. Over 1.8 million people online at this.
1.8 million people online at the same time. Who believes it? Who believes this delusional bull? I mean, obviously Valve decried us too, but I don't even believe that there is like 500,000 active players in this game. Like, I'm being 100% dead ass. Because there is no f***ing way. There is no... Wow! Guys, can we give a round of applause to Valve for bringing such a great game? And wow, that's great. This is my game, guys.
Over $1 billion a year from this game.
$1 billion, bro!
Esports viewership is at an all-time high as well.
Viewbots, esports viewership, viewbots.
By every official metric, sound is thriving. But I started digging into who those 1.8 million players actually are.
Yeah, who are they? Who are these people?
And what I found changed how I look at this game entirely. Because
oh yeah, I cannot wait.
When a third-party tracking tool counted how many players were on actual CS2 game servers during that peak, the number was not 1.8 million.
It was more. Let me guess, it was more. Or was it less?
It was not even close.
I'm afraid this might get bad.
just as I said, I swear on my life I didn't watch this video. That's exactly what I said. I said in the beginning, I don't believe that there is like even 500,000 people.
15,000. Even if you add Faceit, SEA, and every community server you can find, you get to maybe 750,000. That still leaves over 1 million concurrent players.
Get out of my way!
Let me guess, who are they, guys? Who are those 1 million active players? Who are they, guys?
Not in deathmatch, not in casual, not in competitive, nowhere. So where were they? This is let me start with the numbers that actually
I don't get it.
17%
okay.
to January 2025.
Okay.
Every single comparable month shows some
the growth, yeah, this, yeah.
The game dips every summer by about 7 to 9%.
Cutting through. Wait, it dips every summer. I don't get it. Summer is the time of summer holidays. People should be playing more. No? Isn't that how? I don't know.
Then recovers through fall and winter, but this pattern was not what did for years. So on the surface, the game is not declining. The trend line literally points up. But the trend line only tells you what Steam database is counting. It doesn't tell you the real story. So
what's the real story then? Wait, I don't get it.
Let us talk about the first group inflating these numbers and arguably the biggest one, which is bot farm.
Okay.
CS2 has a functioning economy. Every week, players who have the prime status can receive random case drops just by playing, or skins, and now we have these terminals. Cases or terminals sell on the Steam marketplace for real money.
Wait. First of all, according to SteamOS, items in the Steam market don't have real value, so those are not real money. In the SteamOS, it's written that all of the skins that are priced in the they do not have real money value.
A single bot farm operator was interviewed in late 2025 and has revealed.
Oh yeah, that video we're gonna probably watch as well. This is a really interesting video.
That his software platform alone had 15,000 Most of those users were running up to 10 accounts at the same time. The largest single network he was aware of consisted of 50,000
One enemy remaining.
50,000. All running automated scripts in deathmatch servers, moving just enough to avoid AFK detection.
And the funniest part, you know what's the funniest part? It's so easy to write a script in there, like either it would be fact or any other, to detect a bot. It is so easy to ban the bots who are doing this. It's significantly easier to ban bots than just cheaters. It's very easy to do. However, the main problem here is Valve does not benefit from banning bots. They want bots in the game. They want bots because it increases the number and it also increases the economy for them. This video's partner is one of my favorite platforms, Run.
Reloading. What's this? Enemy spotted. Doing a thing.
My old surprise.
Plant the spike.
Cutting through.
Reloading. Reloading.
यार मेरे दिमाग में आया कि मेरे को एक अजमेरी लड़की का वो आया मैसेज। मैं सोचा कि बहन तो फिर अजमेरी जाओगे।
Like I never left.
Cutting through.
I'm back. Refreshing.
Unconcussing.
हाँ वही तो मैं
One enemy remaining.
And that's another dead one.
Last round before the switch.
Don't make it harder on yourself. Spend that money.
वापस दे दो तेरे शांत वाली लाइन फैंटम
I'll handle this.
Right here. Enemy spotted C.
I'm back.
Blocking sight.
Time to jump.
Nowhere to run!
My portal broke. Cutting through.
Enemy spotted C. Spike planted.
Both garage.
Joke's over! You're dead!
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
My time.
Switching sides.
If anyone needs an energy boost out there, I've got you. Just try and get time to jump.
Multiple enemy C. Reloading.
Spike planted.
Multiple enemies.
Be quiet, small man.
Stay down.
Woman 30.
No charges.
Last player standing.
Don't be spending too many brain cells figuring them out. Overthinking is just as bad as underthinking. Need a drop.
Cutting through.
Have a drop.
Okay. Why the one killer?
Yikes. Gun here. Reloading. Lost sight.
Time to jump.
Last player.
Lights up.
Spike planted.
Smoke's resonating. Over here. Smoke's up.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
You backstep.
Here's a heal.
No peeking.
Why are you always causing trouble?
Clutch.
Do you see this? That's why you never quit. Never show weakness.
Need a drop.
Ever.
Need a drop. Thanks. Need a drop. Thanks.
Hit them when they're not looking. Cutting through.
Oh shit, A. पहले पक गया 3.5 दिया था मैंने तेरे लिए.
Smoke's up.
I'll return.
Smoke's resonating.
Portal closed.
Spike spotted.
Time to jump.
भाई मैं मैप देखा हूँ पता.
Reloading.
One enemy
Enemy
remaining.
kill.
Last player standing.
Race it to the spike sites.
I need a drop. Jump them.
अरे धीरे किल कर
Time to
दी.
jump.
My ult's ready.
Portal closed. Time to jump.
Enemy spotted C. Enemy spotted. Mid. Enemy spotted B.
Spike planted. One enemy remaining.
My ult's ready.
Wasn't worried for a second.
Snack time. Sorry. Only writing notes for me. Reloading.
No backing out now. Right here.
Cutting through. Time to jump.
Hide down.
One enemy remaining.
भाई आपकी सेंसिटिविटी क्या है भाई? कम करो सर इसको. उससे बहुत हो आप.
Match point.
Let's clean up. We're done here.
You want to play? Let's play.
Joke's over!
No
You're
peeking.
dead!
Time to jump.
No peeking.
Nowhere to run!
Portal closed. Decoy.
Lucky sight.
One enemy remaining.
I'm concussing.
My ult is ready.
Defenders win.
And we'll do it again and again and a bunch of other times after that.